Hi, welcome to episode 208 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. As you know, the Olympics is currently happening, and I've been seeing a lot of posts about the opening ceremony. And yeah, I'm not going to go into that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to talk about like how people experience things differently. So the first set of posts, comments that I was seeing about the Olympic opening ceremony, on group chats, Instagram, whatever, was generally around, oh, it was really good. They had like it was nicely organized. It was like a feat of lights and performances and blah blah blah. It was really nice. And then I was like, oh, nice, good for them. Because I came to a realization like 2 days ago that I actually do not care one bit about the Olympics. Like, zero interest. And that's okay. I was like, oh, cool, nice that they had a nice opening ceremony. And then afterwards, I had a post like, this was the worst Olympics opening ceremony ever. It was not as good as the one in Beijing. It was not as good as the one in this place. Why was it outside? Why were the lights like this? Why did this happen? And why did that happen? And I was like, wow, this is quite fascinating. Like, there are things that like mentally in some part of your brain, or you might have even experienced before, but then something happens and it just like you like re-recognize the thing that, wow, this is such an interesting part of the human experience, where two different people can literally experience the exact same event differently. They can come off the thing and both have different views about it. And you can think about it like things like food and restaurants and things, or movies, and you can argue that it's a thing of taste, like, oh, maybe you just don't like rom-coms, or you just don't like action, or you just don't like drama, or whatever. So maybe that's why some people rate it as good and some people rate it as bad. Or with food, it's like, oh, maybe it's just not your taste, right? Like the taste of the food, or maybe a waiter was rude to you at the restaurant, or the waitress did not do something, or whatever. So like you can give reasons for, oh, this is why you may experience it differently, because maybe today the food was good, the food was bad, and so on and so forth. But in this case, I don't think it's like necessarily the same thing as those other scenarios that I just described. It's literally a performance of something. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I don't know what it's about. But like in my mind, it can't be like something where there can be that many conflicting views about. Like, it was good or it was not. So I was so surprised by it, and it just made me realize again how people can experience things differently depending on their knowledge, their background, their experience, their own experiences, and so on and so forth. And I just remember that I saw a tweet about how like you can be watching the Olympics and then, or some sports performance thing or whatever, and you're like, wow, when person finishes like, wow, so good, and then the commentator or the judge will be like, that was very disappointing, and you'll be like, huh? But one of two things, either you're looking at it with like not expert eyes, so it's like so great for you, like wow, 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 marvelous, but the experts are like, yeah, that was just okay, or the expert is just an up, it's just bad vibes. It's one of those two things. But more often than not is the first one, where you don't have the expertise to really assess the quality of thing in line with the craft itself. So as a casual observer, as a casual viewer, you enjoy it. It was nice. But when you now come to, and I find it very interesting, especially with musical performances, especially with instruments, because I'm like, wow, that was beautiful. And then you're hearing the assessments from the judges, and like there was a part where the piano did not do the king kong king. I was like, wow. And I just remembered the episode on expertise as well, because it's the same thing. Like, you just, for me, it's just like, wow, it's sounding nice. But then they will not come and break it down like, this is why it didn't work and this is where it didn't work. And I was like, wow, this is expertise, this is knowledge, this is craft. So yeah, that's what's on my mind today. Thank you for listening. Bye. So it's day 208 of 365. There's still a little over 150 episodes to go. I still need questions. I still need suggestions of who to talk to. I still need people who want to come on to talk about something to fill the form. So please do that. Thank you very much. And yeah, do like, share, subscribe if you found it interesting, insightful, and all the nice things. Bye.